कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। This world, everything which is godly or which has the rule of God in it is divinely, happily, intelligently stable in its nature. Stability in its joyful, intelligent nature. Sthairyam in its intelligent, joyful, purposeful nature is the nature of the worlds, nature of the rules of the world, and nature of the God. Sun is stable in its own. See the sthairyam of sun. Not that yesterday it was giving light, today it gave water. Tomorrow we don't know what it will do. We don't know tomorrow what sun will do. Today the earth is revolving properly, tomorrow we don't know. It's not like that. See the sthairyam. Or in last year the earth completed. Last year the earth completed its one round around the sun. Today we don't know whether it will complete or not. It's not like that. This stability in the creation of the Lord is indicative of the Lord's nature of what? Sthairyam. Which is sthairyam? Joyful, intelligent rules or the creation what Lord has said. Yesterday I was telling about this sthairyam, that certainty of the, what was that? Certainty of the best expression of somebody, that is the sthairyam. You enjoy the certainty of his best quality, that is the sthairyam. Right? Something, there is a rule. Rules of Lord are all not wavering, not flickering. There is a total certainty in the rules of Lord. So if somebody does not have his sthairyam in his emotions, in his Daivi Sampatti, the instability of the divine qualities of somebody, instability in the goodness of somebody, instability in the bestness of somebody, that is a problem for him also and for you also. But God's creation doesn't have this. What God has created, what we create, it has a lot of instability. But the bigness of Lord is that there is no instability in His goodness. Sun's goodness is not unstable. Earth's goodness is not unstable. Wind's goodness is not unstable. Water's goodness is not unstable. At yesterday, water was taking away my thirst. Today, it is not taking away. It's not like that. Like yesterday he was very happy. Today he is not. Not like that. Or yesterday he completed his work. Today he did not. So, if you see what God has made, because creation reflects the Creator's nature. creation. Is it okay? Oh, huh? The certainty of the God's creation tells that God's goodness is very stable. So yesterday I put 2 points, if you remember. What was 2 points? One was that every Devi Sampatti is required in very high measure. And second thing I said, what was second point? Second point I said that without interruption, both are tough conditions. To be good for some time, it is not going to help. Or to be very good for some time, it is not. Or to be little good at all time also won't go. Or I have certain qualities but not others, will not help. Karn was Dani, but he was not Sharanagat. Lot of people I have seen who have one very high good quality, but other they are not having a good quality. One quality is very developed in them. A very, very magnanimous person. They are not stingy. But their speaking is very bad. Mardavam is not there. Some speak very nicely, but never donate. Or some are there who are the one who are good in understanding and they have good capacity of, serving also. They serve also and they understand also well. But they are not, their tapasya is not there. Some have lot of tapasya. But softness is not there. Some have so much of softness, but tapasya is not there. We are a very different, I will not use the word, what is that? Cocktail. But we have a different ingredients are there. Some are not lazy people, very dynamic people, but not devoted. Some are very devoted, but highly lazy. And some have both. Highly lazy and totally not devoted. So, but it doesn't, because that aspect which is missing from your life, corresponding to that aspect, there will be damage done in your personality. And there will be a lot of thoughts around because of that personality. Every undeveloped personality means you have lot of unnecessary, non-constructive, non-focused thoughts that undeveloped personality will throw around your mind. And therefore Bhagavan has given all Daivi Sampatti. He has not given option that you can have out of all you can have 1, 2 is fine. This is one aspect. Second thing yesterday I will want to move ahead was called the Bhav Sthairya, about the Ishwar's Bhav, if you remember that. Well, I don't remember, don't worry about me, you continue, Swamiji. My Sthairya is in not remembering. So, I don't want to disturb that Sthairya. Because if the Ishwar is not Sthairya in your life, then the problem will be, a person will be highly emotionally unstable person. What do you mean? Emotionally unstable means that the person is not able to, he is not consistent in his attitude towards any situation. Sometimes he will see a situation as very good, sometimes he will see a situation as very bad. He doesn't have a holder inside. He doesn't have somebody to hold. World pulls us outside. But if you have sthairyam in the devotion, God pulls you inside. So he is successful and world is not successful. So how is sthairyam is required? Okay, ठीक है भाई. Today was not a good day, but it's okay. Why? God was there. I accept it. Twice I fell down, but I accept it. Twice I fell down. Where? While doing puja only I fell down. They say you will rise if you do puja, but before and after puja, that I fell down. Still it is paining. But anyway, I think that was an additional prasad. And I accept it. That is fine. The pains makes the person very unstable. He doesn't take with a pinch of salt. Then he takes with lot of joy of honey, of Lord's love. Anyway, I'll now move forward because one more point is there. One last sthairyam. Oh, still is there? Yes. One last sthairyam is called vichar sthairyam. I think I had told these three I think, if you remember, many yugas back. So, if you remember that. So there, vichar sthairyam is, because vichar, what is vichar? Very important because we don't know how to think. And even if we know how to think, at the right time, thinking is not available. What is the meaning of vichar? Not vikar, vichar. Vichar means, I am running very layman's definition. I am not going to praman and all these things. I want to say something very simple, easy to understand. Very neri. Please say something easy because I'll doze off otherwise. One speaker was talking and somebody in the audience, the phone came and the speaker stopped because the person was talking on the phone. So that audience said, you continue, you are not disturbing me. Anyway, so my point here is, this sthairyam, vichar sthairyam, to have a proper relationship of any cause and effect, that which establishes a proper relationship of cause and effect is called vichar. बहुत मोटी मोटी बात हम कर रहे हैं, नॉट गोइंग इनटू डिटेल्स बिकॉज अर्थापत्ति प्रमाण अनुपलब्धि प्रमाण ऑल आर एक्सटेंशन ऑफ अनुमान प्रमाण only. Again I will say, or again say slowly, that which establishes the proper relationship of cause and effect is called vichar. Somebody wanted that you fly in the air. Who? Right, brothers. So they wanted an effect. Now they thought, what cause to create so that I can fly in the air? And the process which they followed, please note, external body of the plane was made later on. Don't think they made external body first. It's not possible. First they did vichar, and therefore after that they thought that if we can make one engine, we can propel. And which can have that, what's called? Propeller is there. Then it can lift and we can fly. This was vichar. And to create the effect, they used the laws of the nature, and ultimately the aeroplane was invented. So what they did, they established the proper effect of the cause and effect. Okay. All science, most of that, which has developed more in the last 100, 200 years, is just establishment of this proper relationship of the cause and effect. What is medicine? When you say medicine is there, this is the medicine of asthma, or this is the medicine of this bacteria, this is medicine of, what is it called? what is it called, infection in the stomach, that means they know the cause is there and that medicine is an effect to remove that cause. Small medicine is there, hardly this big, but big effect is there. But who created? They did some chemical reaction, there must be some vichar. Vichar was there. You go to the doctor and doctor asks, what is your symptom? You give this is my symptom. So he wants to know the effect and then he will infer the cause. If you say, no, I have a lot of fever, so he will ask, when do you have fever? What is your temperature reading? He will give you the medicine. He will infer. He will say, okay, let me see your eyes, let me see your tongue, or let me, any other problems you have. No. How long you have been like. 3-4 questions he is asking. Why? He wants to know the effect, so that he can infer the cause. Now you will go, he will say, first go for blood test. COVID test you have to go. COVID, go janati. Who knows what is there? He will not touch you also. He will have a lot of gloves and lot of mask and all these things. But this is what he does. And this relationship between cause and effect, I'm using rough terms, this he learned in his studies. कुछ नहीं इसने studies में किया. Not that he made any medicine or he made any disease in the studies. He didn't make any disease. He only knew, see, this is the one first year we are going to see anatomy. First year is on anatomy. That this is brain, this is heart, this is liver, this is pancreas, this is work like that, this work like that. What are the rules? Slowly, they know more and more. See, I don't know, I can't comment more. It's not my area. But this much I know that he is doing the vichar. Then you have his specialization is there in MD, is there, MS is there. For the children, he is there. He is ophthalmologist. Or he is oncologist. Or he is dentist, psychiatrist. Children's one, pediatrician. Stomach one, gastroenteritis. So many are there. Orthopedics. So many are there. So they are only studying that particular area. So what you want to say? Engineering you say. ये तो मेडिकल के बारे में बोल रहे हैं. Engineering let me talk about. अब whole the car is there, it's engineering only, mechanical engineering. I think you know most of it. Or bridge is there. Bridge. So big bridges, they know, okay, this much is the weight. They have calculation. All work is done in the AC room, Only on the laptop. This is the amount of load it can carry. This is the life of the bridge. This is the length, this is the breadth, this is this. Let me see what cost to have so that it can carry this much of weight for 80 years of this spiritual life. Which kind of design cause? To create an effect. और क्या engineering भाई, और क्या बताइए? You see, not a lot of bridges are there. Of this building in Dubai, which is there, tallest. You are coming there. Revolving restaurant, all these things, crazy things. So, such 120 floors are there. Of this, I wonder how earth is taking such a big load. I wonder if it rains, something happened, our layman's mind, supposing that soil becomes damp. I told you layman's mind. They say, no, don't talk about that. Arey bhai, there's a foundation there. On the but foundation is also lying ultimately on the mud only, na? Foundation is not on the foundation. Howsoever strong foundation is there, I wonder how it is taking that. But engineer, if they listen, they will laugh on me. What are you talking? Therefore you are Swamiji. Such a big wonder is there. They knew this is the weight of the whole building and therefore this much foundation can hold it. They are sure about it. They have no doubt about that. Rather, they made it earthquake proof also. I mean, if such buildings are there, it will amaze you. That means, but between, they knew this effect we have to create, and today is this cause. How to relate cause and effect? This is called vichar. Okay? Bole bhai, you are teaching medical or engineering, or you are talking about Bhagavat, Swamiji? It is not engineering class. Please come back. No, I am talking about the vichar. Arey, I understood vichar, please come back. Okay. Now where we have to do vichar now? The things with which we interact, we should know very well. We live with relations. We live with God. We live with world. We live with mind. Do you know with all these things properly? With any relation, how to create the effect called joy and security. Ab bolo but. Bole, this is difficult. Phir se boliye Swamiji, what did he say? With any relation, I have a relation, father, son, mother, daughter, in-laws, whatever relations are there, wife, husband. I am living with them. When you are living, you should know all the laws of that living. I went somewhere in Nepal once. I didn't know the whole house, very big house was there. I got lost. Evening 4 o'clock I reached. Night dinner they say come in the dining hall, and I got lost. I went there in the dining because they came to fetch me. But they say, Swamiji, you can go. Very big house. I said, yes. I got lost in the house. So big house was there. Where you are living, with whom you are interacting, so that please see that end product of that should be security and joy and not insecurity and sorrow and fear. बस हमारा इतना ही कहना है. To create this effect, what should be the cause? There we need vichar. Not only vichar, but vichar is dhairyam. We are living with relations. We are living with karma. We are living with our past actions that we did, good and bad. Right? We are living with somebody who loves me a lot. How to live? We are living with somebody who doesn't like me also. Bhai, sab tarah ke log hain. We are living with very easy person. We are living with a problematic person. Maybe I am the problem for others. He is saying you are problematic. I am saying he is problematic. Two problematic are together, making new problem. I think he is problem. He thinks I am the problem. How to live with the one who loves? What effect should be there? What is the cause with that particular relation so that effect is of permanent security and permanent joy? I do lot of action. I want the effect so that action is not a burden after and before and during. I don't want that action should haunt me. Tension should come. Action should convert into worry, or action is eating me. I have to complete this work. My job is killing me. Arey kya hai? Tumko pata nahi hai kya? There we need lot of vichar. बहुत difficult है. Much more than medical and engineering and all the sciences. Living the life is very difficult if you want this product at the end. And therefore we need lot of proper thinking, and this thinking is given by, vichar is given by who? Huh? Right. Who? Lord, how will Lord give? अरे भाई सत्संग has to be there ना. Lord खुद थोड़ी ना आएंगे अपने लिए. If we are Vasudev and Devaki, Lord may come. बट अपन में तो मिक्सचर है ना, थोड़ा सा, थोड़ा कंस भी है. कंस सूप नखा पूतना is also there, and little of Masudev ji, maybe 0.001%. More than 50% are the asuras. I'm not so bad, Swamiji. Bhagwan won't come. Either you have 100% Kans, then Bhagwan will come, or 100% Devaki, then Bhagwan will come. If you want to bring Bhagwan, you have to be very bad like Kans or Ravan. That also we are not that, otherwise I will sit here. If you are pure Ravan, or pure Kans, then also we won't sit here. Ravan won't sit in the satsang like that. We will keep on shouting on God. That also we don't have the guts to become Ravan. But that also, if we are pure Devaki Vasudev, तब तो पूछो मत, our mind will be everywhere quiet. ये तो ये कच्चा पक्का जो मामला है ना, half cooked, half baked. Raw potato is not a problem, nobody will eat. And totally, the cooked potatoes also, sometimes they don't cook properly, that is a problem. So, please note my point, that when you are living with your actions are very tricky area, because actions bind you. I did something for you, many times I said, I think, I did so much for him. Relations bind. What is that? I want the effect, so that my karma, my sambandh, Ishwar, Jagat, Safalta, Asafalta, all these things are what? Not creating any kind of problem for me. Here we need lot of vichar on each aspect. I think we have done it. And not only vichar, but we have to maintain vichar sthiryam. You should not be lost in between. If sambandh is there, please get my point. If I have a relation, that relation should not become a liability. I should not be carrying that relation on my head. I should not think when I will be out of this relation. Earlier we were thinking when I will get this relation. Not thinking when I will be out of this relation. That should not be there. That relation should be a clear road towards absolute. How? That is the art. I should not do action with that. I am so worried. My action is the one which is the area of my relaxation. What relaxes me most is my action. Which action? All my action relax me. And all my action, I am melted by all my actions. Oh, Swamiji, it's very difficult. The person who loves me madly and badly, he also is the one. Seeing him, I just go into meditation. Acha? Meditation of whom? His meditation? No, meditation of God. And the one who hates me also, seeing him also, I go into meditation of God only. How? How? That is where vichar is required. There is no big problem in my life. This is the area where one has to go to the teacher and learn how to think on a particular subject, so that thinking takes you to absolute. How will it take you? We'll see that. I'll give you the two people whose vichar was very high, in spite of being highly emotional. Can you guess? Bharatji and Hanumanji. Bharatji came from maternal house. Whole thing was disorganized. People were seeing him with doubt only. But while going into that Ayodhya. And when he heard that my father is no more, he fell down. Because he was very soft. And when he heard that my brother has been sent to the forest because of me, he again fainted. But he knew how to get up. He got up. And first place where he went? Kaushalya ji. He didn't lose now that he is shouting. He went to Kaushalya, consoled her. Tell me next. After Kaushalya ji? Vasisht ji. And what next to do? Vasisht ji said, first Bharat, body of your father is kept. Do all samskar. He wiped his tears. Because samskar, doing karma kand requires you have to sit quietly, properly. As the body was burning, all three queens ran towards the funeral pyre to burn themselves. Nobody stopped except Bharaji. Bharaji was sitting at watching that his father's body is being burned. Kekai ran, Ajivri ran. And in his mind only one point was there, that if they do like this, my brother will be very sad. He said, no. Everything got over. Crying. Then, when everybody asked him to, Bharat Kamal Kar Jori, everybody said, Bharat, now you are the king. Insisted. Kaushalya ji insisted, Vasisht ji, everybody insisted him that you should take the throne. Bharat Kamal Kar Jori, Dhira Dhurandar, Dhira Dhiri Dhari, Bachan Amiya Janubori. He dipped his words in the nectar and said that father, mother and Guru's words should not be refused at all. If you say something to their words, you incur sin. He started like that. Everybody in Ayodhya saw each other. Understood? Why? They said, see, he's building up his arguments. देखा बोला था ना, I told you. तदपि होत न परितोष जी के. Bharat ji changed. Still, my mind is parati होत न परितोष जी के. I'm not still fulfilled. You all want to give me the kingdom. I cannot live without Ram. We also cannot live, but we don't know it. And we are trying to live without Ram. Therefore we are suffering. Don't think we are not suffering without Ram. We are trying to live without God, and therefore we are suffering. It is the same thing. Intelligence. All people said, "Arey, ye kya ho gaya?" I will not go to the whole Ramayana, you have heard that. But I want to bring that point is of Sthairyam. And everybody said, what to do? Again Bharaji wiped his tears. He said, tomorrow morning we are leaving for Chitrakoot. Somebody said, Bharat, who will go? You? Next question was, who will go? Bhai, Guruji will go at the most. Shatrughanji will go at the most. Nobody else should go. And that champion said, no, we all will go. Somebody said, why all? Why all? Only you go. He said, no, you all are suffering because without Ram, I don't want to take my sorrow. I want to take everybody's sorrow. Everybody jumped. And everybody said, I won't live in the house now. I'm going to lock. Jarai susampati sadan sukh mat pitu hriday bhai sanmukh hoye do rampad kare na sahas sai. They said, let that house be burned in which only old people were remaining. Young people got up with their suitcase ready. देखो बुद्धि देखो आप. The vichar is such that in most problematic situation, it finds out the way towards God. In this particular situation, that is expertise of a person. There is no situation in which there is one not road to God. But very rarely we see the road to God, we only see the blocks which is stopping us from God. You don't see that the road is still. You will say, I have lost everything. What you have lost, you know that. I have lost everything, Swami, I don't want to live. If this person has passed away, I also want to pass away. See, you will pass away, that is Yamraj department. Yamraj, yesterday only, Swamiji, yes. I was just touched me and went away. Oh, it was missed call from Yamraj then. It just touched me. I would have just come under the veil. Oh, unfortunately didn't come. Oh, sorry. Fortunately didn't come. So, I am saying this point. There is no situation which does not have. Sometimes road is very wide and very well seen. Sometimes it is narrow and not seen. But you have to check out. Kahan hai road? Kahan hai? Everybody was crying in Ayodhya. I'll take you. Just I love Bharatji's beautiful responses. Personally, I'm mad after those responses. Night came. Bharatji called Shatrughan. And everybody was very happy. Tomorrow we are going to Ramji. We'll all dancing started. The whole Ayodhya, which was drowned in the sorrows, started dancing. Buddhi dekhna, vichar dekhna. Any relation has a meaning only if it takes you to the God. Any person has a meaning if it takes you to the God. He said, no, everybody belongs to God. Everybody should get joy. In the evening, he said, no, let us have an urgent cabinet meeting. Some people won't go. Sampati sab Raghupati karahim. If somebody attacks, then what will happen? My father Dashrath had made Ayodhya for so many years. I will not allow it to go down. That buddhi was there. Not that he fainted somewhere and he is lying down. And the drips are there on him. Not like that. ये बेवकूफी को डिवोशन नहीं बोलते. All started going. Now, two people were skeptical. Who? Kekai. Bharatji indicated. She was the one who should not have gone. Intelligence, sees intelligence. He said, no, she should go. Bhagavan will see her. And she will also see what she had done. Her prayashchit will be more now. She needs to see what conditions he is living now. He went after moving in that particular direction. I'm cutting the whole thing short. He went there. He didn't go. Bhaiya Ram, please come back. No. He could have said. He kept quiet. Ramji said, Bharat, whatever you say, I'll do that. meeting was going on. See, buddhi you see. His eyes used to go down, again go up. Go down, go up. Go down, go up. Why? How to say? How to say? Ultimately, when nobody could see anything. You know what Tulsaji says? Sok kanak lochan mati chhoni. He said, Hiranyakashipu, as if he has taken the intellect of everybody, drowned in the sorrows. Hari bimal gun gan jag joni. Bharata vivek baraha bisala. At that time, Bharatji is vivek, vichar. It became like Bharata to take everybody out from sorrows. I'm giving the end of that. He said, we are not meant to force Bhagavan for anything. I think I did wrong. Janakji said, Bharat, what are you talking? How can you do wrong? He said, I should not have disturbed Bhagavan. He goes in the morning. Nobody could say anything. Because they thought, if I say yes, come back, then his dharma will be disturbed. If I say be here, then also it will be harder. His intellect was bright. He said, I will go through the pang of sacrifice of not being with him. But I will not allow him to break his dharma or his quietude. I don't want he goes back to Ayodhya and he regrets whole life. See, I came back because of you. I couldn't follow the words. Let me die for that. Dekho. And therefore he goes and says, So avalamba deva mohidei. He said, 14 years, how will I pass? Avadhi pavru pavai jahi sei. So that I can cross these 14 years. Give me some support. See. Any difficult situation is difficult because you don't see any. There is no vichar in that. Only this action Swamiji has really, I don't know how to live with this person. This person is totally horrible. Horrible means haribol. It's not horrible, it is haribol. I don't know how to deal with this person. I have developed diabetes, blood pressure, sugar, everything because of this person. I don't know what I'll develop more. Achha? Good, at least doctors are benefiting because of your foolishness. What is the problem? You don't see vichar with respect to that person. You are blocked. You know what a very nice word is there, although it is it is a bad implication. He is blocked. Blocked, understand, no? What? He can't think properly when it comes to this issue. He knows everything. He knows very well. He is attending satsangs in the last 45 years. But he still makes this, because he is blocked. When he hates somebody, he is not able to think about it. He just overpowers that thought. His vichar is all fused at that time. And therefore, problems become a problem because you don't, that sorrow or that person, any one behavior or one action is over. You don't see a way out. There is no opening that I can go out of this self-created prison that I have made in my mind. He is very bad. He is this, why, what is bad? Who is not bad? Everybody is good and bad. I am not dealing with the person. 100 times I told you, don't deal with the person. Deal with the God in the person. Let God deal with his badness and goodness. You are not responsible for badness and goodness. You are only responsible for dealing with the God in the person. Only again say, you wake me up. Today only I was very disturbed. I couldn't sleep in the afternoon. 3 hours I sleep. Achha, because you don't allow here. So, you say so loudly, you talk, Swamiji. These mics are so loud. If I get joy in sleeping, you will get the punya. I am saying, don't deal with the person. Please learn to live with the God in the person. You are not at all concerned with the dress of the person's mind. See what is behind that dress. This is the vichar. But he did like that, don't worry about that. What he did, don't take the seat of a judge. Because you don't know, you don't have all the data to say anything. And many times what I felt with myself, I tell you, what I have learned in my life. I concluded about certain person, he did like that, why he did like that. And later on I realized that I was not proper in my judgment because I didn't know the whole thing. Somebody was there, that person was very angry. Not here. Here I will not tell anything about here. About here I will tell in somewhere else. Then I said, why he is so angry? He should not be so angry. I also felt very bad. Then they said, no, Swamiji, this person has lost his husband, or her husband, her child. Oh, sorry. She has herself has a problem in the body. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't try to touch those points which you are not meant to touch. And don't think about those points. You see it, finish it. Don't think. See and finish. I saw him, that is fine. I saw him doing that thing, I understand that, okay, his intentions was good, not good. Not good, okay, fine. But I have to live. I am not living with the person, I am living with the godliness of the person. There is no way out. But I will leave him. Where will you go? Where will you go? I will live with somebody else. Everybody, nobody will be here like Vishnu Bhagavan. And Vishnu ji live with Lakshmi, not with Supnaka like you. So, I am saying, as if you are very good. When you live with others, you feel people should not see my badness. They should forgive me. Don't see my badness. I don't do that bad. I'm not that bad. That person also is not so bad. Mental block means you are not seeing the essence, you are seeing something which is not there. You have habituated yourself to see the false in the person and not the truth which is in the person. That is a mental block you have. Instead of living with the truth of the person, you have habituated to see the false and live with the false of the person. This mind, intellect nature is not true nature, it is a false nature. And supposing he is very good, tab to kya baat hai? Tab inside is also good, outside is very easy to live with the person. But your spirituality is not tested there. Your spirituality of seeing God is not tested there. Tested is there where you, how much God you can see in somebody, there is where spirituality is tested. In most ugliness also you can see beauty or not. In calm also can you see Ram or not. In death also can you see life or not. You got my point. And therefore when Ganesh ji was being born, if you remember, Bhagwan Krishna, Upasana Parvati ji did. So Bhagwan came as a very Brahmin vesh he took. And very, flimsy Brahmin, not good, always bright, but he was very old and like this. Please give me. And there Parvati ji saw God, and therefore after that Brahmin converted into a baby in the cradle. The challenge of life is not living with the person, and you will not have best person all around. The outside God, inside it, that is a saint. Who is outside God, inside God, action God, words God, then he is a saint. He is a tapasvi person. His speaking is God, writing is God, sleeping is God, walking is God, talking is God, clothes is God, nose is God, eyes are God, and food is God, everything is God, God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh. Then this is a saint. You have to be too lucky to be living with him. Then it is very easy. But there you are not tested like that. This is a vichar. Block means something false has come on my way to see you. And sthairyam is not there. I go very high. I lose all my knowledge as if I have never read anything. Vichar sthairyam. Arey bhai padho usko lagao. Let that knowledge be there. No, Swamiji, this action I did so much and I didn't get any profit. All was a loss. Big loss. Investment I did, there was no loss. There was no gain. Dekho, sit down. You will have hot or cold? Nothing? Okay, I'll get water. See, time hai na? Okay, sit down. Now, you tell me, never do action for profit. Then what to do action? I am doing action for biggest profit, which cannot be lost. Do something for that profit which cannot be lost. If you are really meaning business. Don't get something which can be lost. ऐसे बर से क्यों बनूं जो जन्मे मरी जाए बर बरियो गोपाल को म्यारो चुड़लो अमर हो जाए. Why should I marry somebody so that I will become a widow? Mirabai says, I am going to marry somebody who I can never be widowed. Okay, I am doing the action, my action, yogina karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atma shuddha. Yukta karma phalam tyaktva shanti mapnoti naishtikim. Ayukta kam karena phale sakto nibadyate. Some people are saying the last word as usual. No, अच्छा है, कोई बात नहीं. After I say this, say last word. I say nibadyate, they also say nibadyate. ठीक है. अच्छी बात, there is nothing wrong. Even if you repeat one word, God will be happy. हम कब कहने whole, you repeat everything. And if you repeat everything, then what to say? भाई action का, this is vichar. सब loss हो गया ना, सब loss हो गया ना, भगवान तो नहीं loss हुए ना. What you started before starting, you should decide what you want at the end. Before you decide, somebody went to some saint. On the way, he was looted. On the way, they took his money. Some robbers came to his money. And he met the saint. Ab his 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 went away. Ab saint. So when he met the saint, so his saint said, oh, ho, so sad, sorry. You lost everything. He said, no, my main purpose was to see you and get your blessing. I got it. On the way I lost, I gained. That is not, I have a biggest gain that you are there now. What more I want? If you don't have these eyes to see the action, I think action will be troubling you. My relation is there. Relation I have eyes. What eyes is there? My relation is not my relation. He is just meant so that I can know how much I can sacrifice more. फिर से बोलिए, what did you say? All relations are meant to know how much I can sacrifice my ego more, sacrifice my insistence more, how much I can develop my forgiveness more, and I can please God by what? By thinking of this person as belonging to Lord only. He is for my net practice. Quite a difficult ball he throws. But some relations are difficult to practice. But they alone will make you win the match. This vichar, if is not there, life will become difficult. I hope this point is clear. This is called vichar. Sthairyam. Hanumanji goes to Lanka. I'll touch upon and move ahead now. He couldn't find Sita ji immediately, if you know Valmiki Ramayana. Huh? Ultimately, he gets despaired of, I'm not getting, I should go back or what. Then immediately he came. No, Ramji is there. He will help me. He is the God. It is his work. He will find some way out for me. Ye vichar hai. And before that, if you go, Angad ji inspired, and they went on the top of the mountain. And Angad ji couldn't get, because no water was there. Everybody was thirsty and dying. And at that time, Hanumanji, Man Hanuman keen Anumana. Then he said, now let me go ahead. Now let me go ahead. And he took over the lead. He went, Ashok Vatika. He didn't go immediately, he could have gone to Sita ji. Arey Sita ma, jai ho. Aise nahi. He went where? Taru pallav mein raha lukai, karau vichar, karau ka bhai. He said, let me first read everything. When to talk, how to talk. Can I communicate first? How to communicate? Already all demons are there. Let them first go, then I can talk properly. Not that he was... Therefore I say, just find out where is God here? Where is God in the person? Where is the God in the situation? Where is God in the action? Where is the God in my disease? Where is God in my pain? If you can discover that aspect, you have won over. God has won now. Or it has died. Where is God in the death? Where is the God in the abuse? And he could go. And even when he had to give the ring, he didn't jump and give the drink. Kapi man keen vichar. देखो वहां भी आया है. Deen mudrika darit. Then he offered, when Sita ji did like this, that, oh Ashok Vriksh, let me burn. Then he dropped the mudrika. At that time, and when she was saying, who is there? Ram katha tab baran laga, sunat hi Sita kar dukh bhaga. To take away sorrows, Valmiki Ramayana, very big description. He didn't just come immediately. He said, let me first, before talking to a person, let him have a lot of faith. So he instilled the faith, lost faith. And that too, he was so clever. He knew which prasang to tell it. There is no better katha vachak Ramayana speaker than Bhagavan Hanumanji. He said there was one brother of Lakshman and son of Dashrath called Ram. Hanumanji's voice is very beautiful voice. It's a reverberating voice. Not everybody's voice is beautiful. It is a reverberating. It has sweetness and it has depth. Sweetness, depth, charming, and there is some vibrancy in that. Again say, what did you say? Sweetness is there, depth is there, vibrancy is there, divinity is there. Those who chant Lord's name, their voice is different. So moment he started Ram Katha, automatically Sita ji's attention. सुनो तो ही सीता कर दुख भागा. देखो विचार देखो. And he told that part. He said when Ramji was sent by his Gurudev to pluck flowers in Pushpa Vatika. First time from Ashok Vatika, Sitaji's mind went to Pushpa Vatika. And many secrets Sitaji did not know. Hanumanji knew it. He said first, Ramji said to Lakshman like that, see that is the daughter of Janak. It is her marriage tomorrow. And then this daughter of Janak was passing like that. Then he saw. Then whole description. And therefore, that Ram loves a lot. This was the main point. This is Guru's work. Lord loves a lot. Whom? Sita. Ultimately, he lost Sita. Ultimately, he got one monkey. Katha over. He met Sugriv. Sitaji saw, who is there? Then he jumped. Ram Dut mein Matu Janki. Sitaji, see, she did like this. He said, this is kya koi bandar bolega ya? And then he says, Satya Sapat Karuna Nidhan ki. Karuna Nidhan was the pet name of Sita ji. This was secret. She used to call her husband Ramji with Karuna Nidhan word. And then she turned. He said, I am Bandar. Only Katha is Sundar. Speaker is Bandar only. Only Katha is Sundar. Then he said, see what was the challenge? To bring faith. See, tumte prem Ram te duna. Ramji loves you double than what you love. Vichar dekho aap. He was not carried away. We don't do vichar, we are vikar. And those who have vikar, they are bekar. They are neither nirakarvadi, neither sakar. They are bekar. Why? They are going in cycles, thinking about the same topic day and night. There is no God. They don't see God. They see the debris of the Jeev, dirt of the Jeev. They see the dirt of the Jeev. They don't see the God of the Jeev. They don't see the shining diamond inside the person. They see the rusted coal or rusted cover of that diamond. And they think this is what diamond is. Very wrong. This is a wrong way of thinking. You'll always be in trouble then. And I will create more disturbance for my heart. I'm not meant to see that. Such big, nice katha Hanumanji told. Sitaji laughed for the first time. He said, my work is over. And Hanumanji said, Kahi bal birha beg tum aayao. He said, you tell how much I love. But he said, bal I have not done. What is my power? He said, if you say, can I eat something? Maa tu dekh di main bhookha. By seeing a mother, every child becomes hungry. When we used to go from our colleges to the house, first thing is what is made. I'm hungry, I want to eat something. Halu kha rahe ho, taru tore laga. Eating is one thing, but he uprooted the trees. So that Ravan can know that there is some very big, powerful. He indicated who is Ramji. This is the work of a saint. Saint goes to the dying, hopeless heart. He brings glory of Lord. He makes the crying person also laugh. And tells the glory of Lord, Bal and Bira, that Lord also loves you, pagal. तुमको भगवान ही प्यार करते हैं, बेवकूफ होते हैं क्या? Bhagavan, he loves me also. Yes, he loves you also. Otherwise you won't have jap in your hand, mala in your hand, although you don't do. But still you have. No, I do every day. My mind is not cooperating nowadays. This is another matter. I think before I was much focused. Now it is very distracted. My mind is like that. No, always it was like that. Don't worry. But at least you do something. At least you are sitting something. Bhagavan has loved you. If he had no love, why will he call you here? Why will he make you free from all worldly problems? Why will he make your life that your family problems are not there, issues are not there, mother, father not disturbing, husband, wife are not disturbing? Why will he give you? Why will he call you? Why will he make you hear something? This is Hanumanji. There is a way. There is some golden point. Try to keep on seeing where is the gold here. Where is the diamond here? Where is the opportunity here? Where is the lover here? Have you discovered the lover here? Not discovered here? No? These boys and girls are there in the colleges, school, etc. They are in the crowd also. And the moment the boy goes or the girl goes, they will see here and there. But others don't know what they are saying. But they can match somewhere. They saw. The eyes met. After that I didn't see, but I saw for a second. Hundreds of people were there. Bas, that was enough. The one glance was enough. He stole the glance. You know how to steal the glance of the God? That is vichar is theorem. What is my goal? I am not lost. I am awake to it. और इतनी भारी परेशानी गिर पड़ी स्वामी जी, पहाड़ गिर पड़ा हमारे ऊपर. Whole mountain of problems had fallen down. My dear, if mountain had fallen, you would have been crushed. जिंदा हो ना तुम. खाते हो ना खाना? You are eating food, no? हाँ, that means you are not very sad, right? You had your regular breakfast? Idli, sambar. I told you, na, idli dipped in the sambar. When idli is drunk, it is in sambar. It is bar, not sambar. Sambar. Idli drunk is in sambar. In the bar called sambar, idli is drunk. Anyway, you had morning breakfast? Idli, sambar. Today what was there? अच्छा चलो तो क्या बात है, आलू पराठा. फिर lunch you had. Dinner also is there. Peanut butter is also there. This, what is it called? Cereal is there. Evening, what is it called? Coffee tea is there. You're not that sad, that means. Because you are eating all 4 times. ये देखो झूठ बात मत करो तुम. झूठ बोले कौवा काटे. You are lying. पहाड़ वाड़ कुछ नहीं गिरा तुम्हारे ऊपर. हाँ मानते हैं पहाड़ गिरा होगा, but Bhagavan had lifted that mountain. It didn't touch you and crush you. Yes, you might hurt. You were hurt. Instead of seeing the bigness of the problem, why don't you see the bigness of the hand which is holding the problem? और बुरा हो जाता. Worse would have happened. ठीक है ना? We don't know how to see the gold and diamond. This vichar we don't know. How all actions are leading to God. How all relations are leading to God. How our problems are leading to God. How our disease is leading to God. How our pain is leading to God. How every abuse is leading to God. How every death is leading to God. There is nothing which is not leading to God. Outside situations. That eyes I don't have. There is where Guru comes with his desk. What was the desk? May I help you to see that? Ya pashyati sapashyati. May I help you to see God? May I help you? Surrender means, yes, please help me. Not surrender means I don't need your help. I'll find out. And I'm already confused. ये बढ़िया सी दुनिया है. There is no situation which is 100% sad. There is something glittering in it. There is something which I have missed to see. Let me go to the next word. Oh, next word you are going now. What, Swami? Kya abhi? Next word is astikyam. You know what is astikyam? You know astik we hear. Astik means? Believer of God. But I tell you one thing. You don't mind what I'm saying. To have husband is one thing, but to have joy of husband is another thing. To have wife is one thing, but to have a joy of wife is another thing. To have guru is one thing, but I'm very happy with my guru is another thing. And have disciple is one thing, but I'm very happy with my disciple is totally another thing. Yes, God is there is one thing, but I'm very happy with God is another thing. Being very happy with God is called devotion. It's called astikya. I believe in God. No, believing will not help only. He should be problem solver. I'm very happy with God. How happy? So happy, so happy. When you are very happy with somebody, you think about him spontaneously. This is one line I'm telling you. You think about that person whom you are very angry or you are very happy. These two are in your mind. If you remember. And a whole day where it passes. In this only it passes only. You shuttle in the Surya. If you are very happy with God, then you need not do jap. Jap will happen through you. You need not do puja. Puja will happen through you. The same girl who was not liking the boy, first time when he came to meet, and mother forced him, please give him tea. I don't like he's dark. Okay, don't marry, but nothing wrong in giving the tea. I mean, all the time you ask me to work. Don't make faces. Keep quiet. All the time you're complaining. Don't bring anybody next time. I didn't ask you. Why did you bring it? Then he comes. She goes out inside. He is, his name is SK, we call him. Oh. Okay. Sit, better sit. Rani, sit. She sits here, boys there. Sit there, we have made a seat near you. Mummy, I'm fine here. Okay. So, okay. Okay, beta, I'm going. Mummy, I'm also going. No, you can talk. Same boy. No talking. He's okay. Can I go now? Okay. Mother is listening. Immediately he comes here. Bhai Pragat Kripal. Say, no. Wait. Then. Mother is talking. Now boy is saying with whom I have to marry. Bhai. After that. But something about the boy this girl liked. He didn't force. He was very unassuming. He said before going, can I talk one line to that Rani? Yes. He said, listen, sorry I disturbed you. I'm very sad that you have to go through this process of seeing boys like me. I'm sorry. It's humiliating for you. I'm sorry. He went away. Bus. Clicked. And he started coming, he started going. After that, automatically she gave a call. That's, hello, yes. SK speaking, yes. I'm sorry, I was a little rude. No, it's natural. Rani, it happens. This is the life, this is the world. World is full of limitations. And the beauty is that you have to see and find out how we see the unlimited in the limitations. He was hearing to the satsang, etc. So, Madarshi. Now, another, ये तो बहुत अच्छा लड़का है ये तो बातचीत शुरू हो गई गुपचुप बातचीत हो. Now every time, every night, lights are on. Bill of phone is also increasing. Data is all used now. By today, all data is used. Too many times she is asking for filling of the data. Now she calls again for the dinner. She's different now. She's, Mummy, I'll make a dish. You don't make anything. He likes this particular kind of samosa. I mean, he is my boy. He's the one of my love. Beta, he was dark. What happened? No, in his darkness there is Krishna. Oh. In his knowledge there is Shiva. Oh. In his word there is Ram. Aha. Wow. God doesn't appear good at one moment. I tell you, small thing. Small thing. You walk a lot, no? 3 minutes you walk for God. If in the house, temple is not required. One Mahatma said, even if you have one bed, put one murti of Lord, photo of God, Lord, and just walk for Lord for 3 minutes. Do something for Lord, exclusively. You talk a lot and everybody talks a lot every day. Who doesn't talk a lot? Thousands of words you must have talked this today. Sometimes to the maid, sometimes to husband, sometimes wife, sometimes to others, sometimes to this, that. Talk to the Lord. Did you talk today? Did you spoke something? You had 24 hours into 60. How many minutes are there? 24 into 60? 1440. Huh? Give 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just talk. You saw many people, not today? Saw a sky, cow, bird. Just few minutes, just see God. This is astikya. Be very happy with God. Because when you are very happy with God, you will remember automatically. You lift a Lord, no? Many things you lifted today. Did you lift something for the Lord? Did you make? You put yourself rest many times today? Huh? Did you put once dress for the Lord? Huh? Naina? You ate lot. Did you before eating you say, oh Bhagavan, this is your sons. एक बार आप भी खा लो. You heard a lot today. Many people talked. Something you heard. Bhagavan, हाँ, कुछ बोलो. Hello, Ram. Hey, Krishna. Krishna. बोला. He will speak. You touched many things today. Did you touch Lord also? You smell many things. Did you smell Lord also? Start associating all the sense organ for one minute. I tell you, when you get happy with the God, you cannot be unhappy with the world. Unhappiness with the world, bitterness with the world is because we are not happy with the God. And when you are not happy with the God, how can God be happy? Because He is giving us and we are not happy. Supposing you are a father and mother are giving everything, and child is still not happy. How can mother be happy? He said, I am doing everything for him, still he is complaining. This is astik. God will not be giving joy. That I am happy with the God. What is a problem solver in my mind? I don't think so I will have any problem. Why? He solves it. How? I don't know. Where is He? In my heart. Who is bigger? He. He or problem? He. Don't say my problem is very big. No, my God is bigger than the problem. Problem is not bigger than the God. This is astikyam. I don't live to live. I live to love the beloved. I don't live to eat. I live to feed the God. I don't live to walk. I live to walk around the God. I don't live to hold something and touch. I live to touch God. I don't live to put clothes to I put clothes to my Lord also. I don't live to laugh. I live to make Him laugh. When each emotion is connected with God, connected with infinite, main source, you become a powerhouse. An emotion without devotion is commotion, I told earlier also. This is astikyam. I don't believe that there is some God at some place, at some time. No, then He is my God. Where? In me, for me, by me, around me. He is a dancing God. He is a laughing God. He is a talking God. He is a crying God. He is just looking at me. Can I do something for you? That God I have. That God I have. Like the mother looks towards the child. That God I have. That Durga ji I have. That Shiv I have. That Krishna I have. I have a prompt God, responder God, active God, beloved God. This God has to be made. You will see tomorrow. Mm-hmm.